Something unbelievable just happened at Rockingham Speedway, and nobody saw it coming. 70 laps into a long tire run, the car suddenly snapped sideways. Grip was gone. Rear end completely loose. This was the exact moment every NASCAR legend had been waiting for, the mistake that would prove them right about Cletus McFarland. But it didn't happen. He caught it. No spin, no crash, no damage. After 10 straight hours behind the wheel, burning through 5 full sets of tires, Cletus walked away without a single scratch on the car, at the same track where he had crashed just weeks earlier. And now, everything is changing. Because what happened during that Rockingham test session is forcing even his biggest critics to rethink everything they said. Let's break it down. Why this 10-hour session has NASCAR legends second-guessing themselves. The save that shocked everyone watching. And why April 4th at Rockingham could completely flip the narrative. Because when Kyle Busch says your 10-year-old son has more experience than you, and you respond with 10 hours of clean laps and elite car control, the conversation changes fast. After the session, Cletus posted, "Greatest day of racing in my life. Learned more in 10 hours than I ever expected. 5 sets of tires, not a scratch on the car." That last part matters, because the last time he tested here, he crashed. Then came Daytona, lap 6. Another wreck, dead last finish, and the entire NASCAR world said, "We told you so." So when Richard Childress Racing signed him to a 2-year deal, the reaction was brutal. Mark Martin said the whole situation scared him to death. Kenny Wallace questioned the safety. Ken Schrader called the approval ridiculous. And Kyle Petty didn't hold back at all, saying internet sensations don't belong on a racetrack. That's the pressure Cletus walked into at Rockingham. So what did he do? He went to work. Lap after lap, hour after hour. Learning the track, understanding the car, building control. And then came the moment. 70 laps into a run, worn tires, 0 grip, the car snapped loose mid-corner. This was it. The moment everyone expected him to fail. But instead, he saved it. Clean, controlled, professional. Fans watching the clip couldn't believe it. That's a solid save. Way better than overcorrecting into the wall. And here's the key detail. Those tires were done. No grip, no margin for error. That wasn't luck. That was skill. That was progress. Because this time, it wasn't about hype. It was about improvement. And make no mistake, Richard, Childress Racing isn't just taking a gamble. They're investing in him. Full team support. Simulator time. Track testing. Real development. And Cletus isn't relying on anyone either. He sold his own powerboat to fund his racing. He's building his own late model program. And he owns the Freedom Factory, a track where he can train anytime he wants. That's not a gimmick. That's commitment. But none of it matters unless he delivers when it counts. April 4th, Rockingham Speedway. The North Carolina Education Lottery, 250. That's the test. Because right now, every critic is watching. Mark Martin, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin. All waiting to see one thing. Does he survive? Because that's all he has to do. No need to win. No need for a top 10. Just finish clean. No wrecks. No mistakes. No house. If he does that, everything changes. Because surviving Rockingham opens the door to Talladega, a track where he's already shown he can compete. And suddenly, the YouTuber label doesn't hit the same anymore. Even Travis Pastrana said it best. He's a wheelman. He can drive anything. And after that save at Rockingham, it's getting harder to argue with that. April 4th is coming. One race, One opportunity, one moment to silence the noise. Cletus McFarland just proved he's not backing down. Now he has to prove he belongs.